Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I hope you've all had a great Tuesday. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about a very interesting and hilarious situation that went down in a Starbucks with a Starbucks employee, as always. But this time, it wasn't in America. No. It was in England, in a city known as Southampton. And the more I think about it, it's actually very close to home. It's not too far away from where I live. And I'll tell you now, before this situation went down, ladies and gentlemen, Southampton was probably known for having, I don't know, the most boring football team in the country. Now, this has happened. It's probably the most exciting thing that has happened down there in a long time. But now they're also known for having a Starbucks employee that went absolutely berserk after getting misgendered and assaulting the person who was recording the whole thing, which has led to this viral video that is going around everywhere. Now, before we get into the story, go a little bit deeper into it, let's take a look at this clip, and it sums up everything wrong with society right now. Take a watch.
Absolutely not. Don't ever call me transphobic. Ever. You do not know me.
You're being transphobic, Karen. Now
Do
get
not
out.
call me transphobic.
You are transphobic. Now get
I
out.
want a refund.
You're not having one, dude.
Please then.
Hi, get out.
Absolutely.
You are trespassing now.
They've got cameras.
You are trespassing.
We've
Get
got
out.
cameras.
Get out. You are trespassing.
Apparently, Will said something transphobic.
You actually, you bastard.
Give me the phone. You want something? Give me the phone. Let go of me. Give me the phone. I've got plenty of witnesses. Give me the phone. I've said, let go of me. Give me the phone.
You witnessed it. You do not stand.
Just go for the police and get out.
Ah yes, to live in England is actually amazing. But this is absolutely insane, okay? It's crazy, and so many people are talking about this right now, and it's just a direct consequence of what happens when the world constantly reaffirms to certain people that your individual truth is the truth, and it's held in a higher regard than the average person. That's just facts, right? That's the state of society. Certain people have been told that their feelings in the current moment, and I say current moment because they change with the direction of the wind, are more important than everybody else's. They've been placed on this pedestal that is untouchable, unbreakable, and nobody can hurt their feelings. And then when they do, and they react to it in an angry, aggressive way, it's seen as some sort of justice by liberals, progressives, leftists. They cheer for this sort of thing. This woman simply went for a coffee, okay? She didn't call the employee what they wanted to be called, and judging by the way the customer spoke, it seemed to be on accident. I mean, how can you even blame her when you look at the physical appearance of these two and look at the differences, right? I think most people would end up getting it wrong. Just because one day, okay, you see yourself as something else, which you're entitled to do so, but just because you see yourself as something else, one day, you then, that very same moment, expect everybody else to see the world in your view and see everything how you do. That's not how the world works. I know you've been brought up in this way to think that you are the center of everything, but it's just simply not the truth.
Damn.
So that entitlement, okay, and that aggression led that person to physically pushing that person's phone out of their hand. But you also have to remember, okay, this is the Be Kind Brigade, and love is love. But unless you go along with the rules, you know, you are trespassing and have to be removed, apparently. It's very interesting how it all works. However, normally when these situations go down, okay, we've seen companies ignore it, we've seen companies go radio silent, or sometimes they stand behind the employee who was clearly in the wrong. You know, I thought the customer was always right, unless they're obviously going against progressive ideology. But because of the uproar, the huge controversy, which is actually quite surprising to see, and it almost leads me to believe more and more people are waking up to certain things, Starbucks have been left with no other choice but to fire the employee. As reported by the Daily Mail, Starbucks have sacked the trans worker who accused female customer of being transphobic, then knocked phone out of a person's hand in confrontation over being misgendered. A transgender woman has been sacked by Starbucks after footage showed them berating a female customer and allegedly assaulting a man who filmed the incident. The clash broke out at a Starbucks branch near the ferry terminal of Southampton, Hampshire on Sunday, April 30th. A Starbucks spokesman said that the license has confirmed that the partner in brackets employee no longer works at the company. Starbucks has no tolerance for behavior of this kind, and we are very sorry for the experience this customer had. Now I can guarantee you, okay, this Starbucks employee Wasn't expecting that whatsoever. If I wasn't expecting that, then I can guarantee you they weren't either. Because as I stated earlier on in the video, they've been told constantly, every single day on social media, everywhere, that their individual truth is the truth and their feelings matter more than anybody else's. They're on this pedestal, untouchable, unbreakable. So yeah, I was surprised to see this happen. I imagine it's because Starbucks want to avoid all of this controversy. You know, there is so much on social media right now. You know, I've seen people willing to go to this Starbucks and protest. I've seen people leaving bad reviews for this Starbucks. So they were really left with no choice in this case. I actually think, okay, this might actually be the beginning of more and more of these situations going down. We haven't really seen too many videos from the UK go viral, and I think this is the very beginning. We're going to see plenty more of these sort of interactions recorded. I'll tell you, when people go to restaurants, cafes, they don't want anything political. Okay, they want their food, they want their coffee, and that's it. Just serve them. I don't know why it's so hard. I mean, even in places like Nando's, they now hand out pronoun badges. Okay, so people are going to have to put in a little bit of extra effort to reaffirm somebody's belief, go along with the rules. Nobody wants that. They just want to eat their food. Why can we not keep the politics out of absolutely everything? It's become a very me situation. Okay, look at me, look at my badge. Oh wait, you don't want to call me what I want to be called? Well then, you're in the wrong. Okay, you're not reaffirming who I want to be, then you must leave the establishment. You're the one that's trespassing. If you don't go along with my rules, then it's game over for you. Remember, they use the word inclusive, right? Inclusivity. Nah. It's more like exclusion, as I always say, you know, unless you go along with these certain rules they don't want to see, they want to remove you from the very building. Love is love though, right guys? Yeah. But that is the end of the video. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed today. Yep, these situations are now going down within the UK. It's obviously great to see. If you have enjoyed, then please for me, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that big red subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. However, until next time, it has been your boy JD. Have a great day. Stay safe. I'm out. Peace.